What's going on, Washington Football Nation? It's your boy Rio, and it's my first live in a minute. What's going on? I see three-time Super Bowl champ Skins in the chat. What's going on, partner? My guy Tone, my guy Corey, the legend, on the war in the. What's going on with y'all tonight, man? We got Carolina on Sunday. I'm gonna have that Carolina preview for you guys either sometime tonight or in the morning. But I'm gonna kick it with my guy Mark Holmes for a little bit and talk some Dallas Cowboys. We keep our eyes on the rivals over here, so we gotta check in and see what's going on with our rivals over there at the top of the division. How y'all feeling out there right now? What's going on with y'all? We won a game. We won a game on Sunday for the first time. It feels like a year. Like I forgot what the feeling of victory even meant. Like it was so long since I won. Like man, but I'm just glad to see us back on the good foot. I will not be speaking playoffs or anything like it until we run off a couple of those. My guy, a lot in the building. My dog, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling about the NFC East? We're still sitting in last place at 3-6, but I mean, we roll off a couple. We can make things interesting in the wild card race, but I'd say as of now, Dallas has the division pretty locked up, which sucks and hurts to say. I fucking hate it. It makes me sick to my stomach, but Dallas is actually really good. We're not gonna say that too much when Mark comes on the channel though, because I don't want him getting his head swole up. Let me see. There's a rumor that Ron and Marty Herney really like Sam Howell. They've been at it. Let me put that one up on the screen. This is a good comment. Cautiously optimistic is perfect, Corey. There's a rumor that Marty really likes Sam Howell. They've been at a lot of UNC games this year, and there's a rumor they really like him. Thoughts? I like Sam Howell. Sam Howell is the forgotten quarterback of this draft class. Oh, not talking to you, Alexa. Oh, that my Alexa. She hopped in the chat real quick. Nah, but Sam Howell, he's the forgotten quarterback in this class. I like him. He's good. He's a gamer. It's an easy comparison to compare him to Baker Mayfield because he looks like him in the face. He has a similar build and playing style. He's a gamer, man. If you watch that game versus Pittsburgh, him versus Kenny Pickett, Pickett jumped out to a 17-point lead on him, and he fought back. He lost his top two running backs and top two wide receivers to the NFL draft this year, and he's managing to still do numbers. He's still putting up numbers, and he can rush. He has like he's about to break the college rushing record for the ACC or something. Like, he's going crazy right now. He has like 700 rushing yards and like over 10 rushing touchdowns. Like, he's a baller. I'd be cool with that. My man say your division been a wrap. Dallas won that joint like weeks ago, bro. Ain't nobody catching that unless like a meltdown of epic proportions takes place. Dallas definitely got that. Okay, we got the Cowboy man himself. We got Mr. Dallas Cow himself, Cowboy Jobu. My guy Mark Holmes in the building. What's going on, brother?
Hey, not too much, man. I was actually thought I was going into the waiting room. I didn't know I was like literally coming into it
Nah,
hot. Damn, you could warn a brother here.
I know. I didn't intro you or nothing. I just brought you right in,
I
giving you
mean,
the red carpet treatment, the first place red carpet treatment for our guests.
okay, all right. Well, how you doing?
I'm doing excellent. Hey, we won a game this weekend. We beat the GOAT. We beat Thomas. I'm feeling
Well,
great right now. I'm on
here's an interesting take. I don't know if you saw what's come across in the last about 30 minutes or so about Antonio Brown,
something about COVID, right?
that he obtained a fake COVID card to basically fool the NFL.
Oh, stop it. He used a fake COVID card? Antonio
Yeah,
Brown.
so there's text message from his girlfriend talking about AB wanting to get the COVID uh, Johnson and Johnson variety at that COVID
Mm-hmm.
card, so that way he could get
Mm-hmm.
past the COVID rules and stuff. Basically have a
Wow.
fake one. And so my thinking is I'm trying to figure out how this should go. I mean, I know Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he could almost say it's the same thing, um, trying to get over on the NFL about COVID. Now he only got a $10,000 fine, and the organization got 300,000. So that's where the organization
That is
supposedly
like
new.
the most ghetto bullshit ratchet thing. What is an NFL player getting a fake
Well,
COVID? Because he need to give Kyrie Irving one for basketball.
no, no, but see, here's my thinking here is this is well, will be different rules for him versus Aaron Rodgers because see, to
Probably
me,
so.
this is my thinking because Lyle Collins got suspended for 6 games because he didn't take his test, right? So by not taking the test and allegedly trying to bribe an official, you were trying to get over on the NFL to bypass the rules.
Yep.
Isn't this the same
And
thing with Aaron
it is the
Rodgers and
same. It is the same thing. And they gave Rodgers what, a smack on the wrist, a little. They gave him like a
10,000?
14,000. They gave him the sock fine. They gave him the
Yeah.
different color sock fine, pretty much.
Well, it's funny because now see, I hate to come in here, just talking about my Cowboys and stuff like that, but I got to come in here talking about my Cowboys.
That's
When you
what you're here
think
for.
when you think about CeeDee Lamb constantly getting fined for, $5,000 for having his socks too short and his um, shirt untucked, his jersey, he got fined twice for having his jersey untucked. And I'm sitting here looking at the Raiders. I don't think that Derek Carr ever has had his shirt tucked in.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever tucked it in either. Like, I don't think he's ever had it. I don't know. It's just like there's different rules for different positions and stuff. Quarterbacks are the
Yeah,
prestige.
there definitely are. But I wanna thank you, though, for, beating Tampa Bay because, see, a couple weeks ago, I was looking at it and saying, "Okay, what are the chances that the Cowboys could get home field advantage?" And I didn't think that we would be able to get past Tampa Bay because we lost to Tampa Bay. That means if they were tied, Tampa Bay,
They would win
ends
the
up holding the
tiebreaker.
tiebreaker. And looking at the schedule, you're like, "Oh, well, they don't play the Rams or Green Bay or anything like that." I didn't think they were gonna lose
Mm-hmm.
to the Saints or to you guys. So now all of a sudden they've got 3 losses, we got 2. So it's like, thank you, Washington. I appreciate that.
Hey man, I'm glad we can help out because y'all got the division, y'all got a bow on it right now. Like y'all have had a gift and sent as an early Christmas present in October. But y'all should be running away with the NFC, but you guys wanted to go to, like, what happened in Denver? Like that's why I want to start. What the hell happened when you guys played the
Okay.
Broncos? Because
You can say
I
the
see no
same thing to
reason.
Tampa Bay. Okay. What happened to Tampa Bay this okay?
Now we're talking about
L
y'all right now.
okay, let me answer one thing real quick. Okay. You got Chase Young hurt, knee injury, done for the year and stuff. Just before I came on here, somebody sent me a message, said, "Oh my God, Micah Parsons is hurt." And literally, I went pale. I mean, I know I'm not that,
Oh no.
dark skinned, but I went pale. I was like, "Oh my God, no, not Micah Parsons." No, I was like, "No, no, 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 no!" And so I started looking it up, and this actually happened 3 hours ago. So Dallas Cowboys. Let me answer what happened. Okay, Parsons in practice today. He went down on the field on the turf and was down long enough that the training staff got out there and was treating him, and they said that he heard a real loud "ah."
Oh no.
He got hit in the nuts.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. That, I mean, that sucks. That
That's it.
sucks as a
Yeah,
man, but oh man.
he's cool, Dallas Cowboys. Okay, he's cool. Okay, we've all been racked and all that, and it sucks when you get racked because you've been hit, but it doesn't hurt immediately. It takes like 2 3 seconds before you
It's a
feel the
delayed
pain, but you
reaction.
feel the pain. You're braced for it, but you're still not ready. You're
Hmm.
still not ready for it.
Yeah, man. No, that Chase injury, man. Now that you brought it up, it made me sad again, man. I was sitting right in front of the section where it took place, and you could see immediately that it was bad. Like it was. Ugh. We can't have nice things, man. Like I'm telling you, until we get out this venue, we can't have nice things. It almost feels like there's a plague in that stadium, and we're just not allowed to have generational type talent. Yes, he's been underperforming this year. And that
Mhm.
doesn't change because he got hurt. But he was finally starting to get consistent pressure. He was playing great versus Tampa. And then boom, non-contact out for the season. This is the story of our lives here in Washington.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately, I
tough,
hate
man.
I hate to see anybody hurt on the field and stuff because when we beat you, I don't want there to be any doubt. I don't want to have excuses or anything like that and stuff. And recovering from a knee injury, it's not an easy thing. But he's going to have to work a lot harder this offseason than what he did this past offseason because I'm
Oh
not sure
yeah,
he worked that hard other than on
he
the
didn't.
commercial.
He wasn't improved. So he needs to spend this time, let it humble him, and go to the lab. Go find Bruce Smith or somebody and go come back with a pass rush plan and rush moves because I need to see some in year 3 of your career if you're a generational talent. I got to see it.
Yeah,
Hell
definitely.
yeah. But what
So
happened
are
versus
you
Denver, Mark?
you know what? In the NFL, it's hard
It
to
is.
play perfect every no. And this is the thing. We had so many Cowboy fans that my cousin Daniel, who is, diehard Washington fan and stuff, he's like, "You Cowboy fans a bunch of little soft bitches. One loss and you guys are ready to just, give up the ship and everything." And he's quite honestly, he's right about that. We are, a little bit in the way soft when you start talking about having a loss. And so, um, having 6 games in a row won, 6 games in a row in the NFL, that's hard. I don't care who you're playing. And how many teams have there ever been that have been completely undefeated?
It's just the Pats in modern day football. It's just the Pats, and then they lost in the Super Bowl. But like, yeah, man, y'all looked really bad versus Denver. I didn't even know what the hell was happening that day. My God,
Um,
it's gonna be fun to see Dallas get knocked out in the first round by the Rams. Would you like to respond to that, sir?
the Rams got some real issues. The Rams, Matthew Stafford, he had the whole, "Yeah, I'm Matthew Stafford, and I'm the guy." But the Matthew Stafford of the Lions is kind of showing up now. Now we've got his wife throwing bagels at the 49er fans, so
Is he
she's
throwing
losing her
muffins or
cool.
something in the crowd?
Yeah, hold it. The first thing I thought when I read this yesterday, wait a minute, you threw a bagel? Why the hell you eat a bagel at a football game? What
I
the
know. Where do they serve
bagel is
bagels
a
at a
breakfast
football game?
food.
Yeah, that's weird.
I can understand if you throw a hot dog, or a
Yeah, they do all
hamburger, but a bagel?
that.
To me, that says that you're soft. Okay, so Matthew Stafford, he was lucky he only had 2 interceptions in that game because it could have been 6. The week before, he had the 2 picks, one was a pick six, the other one was down like the 5-yard line, almost as well. And now you got Odell there. If you watched that game, did you see how much talking Odell was doing on the sidelines?
Yeah, yeah, man. It was.
You just got here, and everybody's already
Yeah.
tweeting you out because he's like, blah, 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 blah. If you were Jerry Rice and got there and would say, "Hey, here's what I might listen," but you Odell Beckham, you ain't done jack in ever.
That's the
So I,
popular school. They're like the popular kids in school with the Rams. They take all the popular kids, put them in one class, and they just amok over there because they're going all in every year.
yeah, well, good luck with that. But I think the Rams have peaked, and you realize go after Matthew Stafford, he's going to cough the football up. But anyway, I know we got the haters over here. I know because I know I'm on all the Warpath and all those guys. They hate us Cowboys because they hate us. Um,
All right, what are you gonna say?
no, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say I was gonna read comment. If the defense can return to form, Washington blank can make some noise and make a late run. I told you I need to see at least like 3 wins straight before I can talk about a run or even use the P word. We're not doing that. On the Warpath says Stafford is a fraud, and my guy Champ Skin
Playoffs?
says
What you talking about? Playoffs? You kidding me?
right.
Playoffs?
Yeah, we're not using that word. He said, "F that. Who cares about playoffs? We suck ass." Yeah, we're still not like it was a good week, but I ain't get it twisted yet because of one victory. Teams never work in the NFL. Yeah, I know. Ask the Eagles' dream team, man. That joint had an epic,
Oh
epic
wow,
collapse.
collapse. Collapse implies that you
It
actually
never
got stoned
started.
for doing something. They
True.
didn't even they didn't
Correct.
even get out the garage. They were just ass from the beginning. But in the same way that you're saying I'm not going to get all excited about having one win and stuff. I need to see a bunch more. I'm not going to get so upset about the Denver loss as I am. If that happened 2 or 3 weeks in a row, then I'd start worrying. But I think that got to be, and in fact, that may be the best thing that could have happened because you start hearing all these great things about how you're doing and your offense is number one and defensive rookie of the year. You start thinking, yeah, I'm bad shit, man. We all that. And you get everybody else's best game. This is their Super Bowl. Let me beat those guys. Let me knock them off. And you get knocked off because you weren't ready. And so you saw how once they turned the Blue Hulk on, how they can play. There's no guarantee that that's how they'll play every week because it's the NFL. I looked at uh, the Bills losing to the Jaguars. Which is worse, scoring 6 points against the
That was
Jags or
hideous.
getting
That
blown
game was
out?
disgusting.
Right. All those
That
people,
game was
oh man,
disgusting.
you got. Well, look at those guys. Look at the Rams now losing to the Titans and then losing this past week to the 49ers with
A
Jimmy
weird year.
Garoppolo. I mean, come on. Wait a minute, Rams. I don't know that you have that much to talk about. Now you talk about Tampa Bay losing. Not that I'm saying losing to you is necessarily a bad thing because anybody can beat you
No,
in
it's
the
a bad
NFL.
thing. It's
Okay, all right.
definitely a bad thing. It's
I'm trying to
definitely a
talk
bad
your
thing. We're
brain
pretty
there.
bad, man. We're pretty
I'm trying to
bad,
talk
man.
your bro.
Yeah, man.
But you know, it's football, and with us playing each other, I don't think we'll lose to you, but it wouldn't surprise me if it happened because that's the way it is when it comes to playing in the division of things.
Yep, those type of games doesn't matter what the records are. You could throw them out. And speaking of those games, I'm glad you brought it up. What's our bet gonna be for when Washington plays Dallas? And since we got them twice, we might have to double or nothing it, man. What are you thinking? What do you got in mind?
What are you talking about, son?
What do you got in mind for those two games? We got y'all at home first, I believe, on
Well,
December
actually,
the 12th.
I need to talk to you because I know your parking spaces at Red Zone lot.
Yeah, red
Because
zone lot.
I'm planning on bringing a party.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
gonna be there. You're tailgating out there.
I'm gonna be bringing a party. I've already got people that are like, and I even it blew my mind away because I got channel membership and stuff, right? And so my
Mhm.
tailgate members, I make them a little rack and all that, and I get them a couple of shot glasses and things, and send them to them. And I got this guy named Nick Cap, who's a tailgate member. I sent him the rack and the shot glasses, and I get a picture from him, and he said, "What the fuck?" I said, "What do you mean, what the fuck?" The picture is him with a Washington helmet on his thigh, and he's looking at it like, "Yeah."
Oh
He's like,
no.
"I'm a Washington fan." I'm like, "Well, you're on a Cowboys channel. What'd you expect to get?" But I believe he's coming up, so it's not just Cowboy fans. We're gonna be bringing a party,
Okay.
and
I'll definitely stop in and make an appearance.
stop in. No, I'm trying to find out where your parking space is because we're gonna party right on top of your parking space. I'm,
Oh,
I'm being serious. That's why I said you're in red zone lot, right? Because I'm getting about
yeah,
5 or 6.
oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the red zone lot near where the hog farmers have the big tailgate going. So it's a party over there, man. It's the closest
Oh no,
parking
no, no.
lot to the stadium too.
I'm gonna
So
show y'all how. I'm gonna show you what it's like to party. The
so how
last
much
time I
how
was
many
there, we
pounds
had
of pork shoulder? How
I
much pork
cooked.
shoulder you putting on the
I
grill?
cooked. Okay, last time I cooked 15 pork shoulders.
15 pork shoulders. My God.
I brought 120 pounds of chicken wings. 120 pounds of chicken
Man,
wings.
that's a party.
We had 40 pounds of hamburgers, and I think we had about 400 people. Now it may be more tame because of COVID and everything else. Now, so it may only be 100, 200 people or so.
Hey, you guys hear that? Washington Football Nation. Mark Holmes and the Cowboy Jobu report are pulling up to our stadium December 12th.
Yo, how
They're coming to our stadium to take over, and he's bringing food for all of us. Go to his tailgate and eat his food and then leave. Everybody just go pull up, grab a burger, some pork shoulders, and then bounce.
Oh, I didn't say we were gonna feed you. We're just gonna sit there with the food. You know what the food's like. We're gonna be like, "Hey,
Oh, I know. Oh, the food is great.
oh
The food's
yeah,
phenomenal.
look, oh,
I've
look."
been to Mark's house. Yeah, those Jobu wings and the bang bang shrimp you made last time I came through, they're different. They're very good. My guy on the warpath said Rio is a co-owner. I'm not a co-owner, but I do got a little. I do got, like I said, I do got a little foot in the building. I got a meeting with President Jason Wright. I have a call with him in the morning scheduled to talk about the next steps of the rebrand, which is pretty awesome. Whatever I can talk about from that, I'll definitely post a video on the channel. Just to add a little
Did you
humble
say
flex.
winning? Did you say winning is the number one thing on the agenda?
I mean, right now we got more important things than winning, man. We got to find out what the name of this franchise is gonna be.
Doo-doo?
What is winning, Mark? What is winning?
You know what? Winning cures everything, I was once told. And cruising, last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, Mark was in 5th grade.
Man, that was like 100 years ago.
Son, I brought you into this world. I'll take you out. I'll take you out.
So now we're doing. So are we doing the daddy shirt thing? Are we doing that both ways? Is that what we're doing?
If you want, if you want to claim me as
you're
one
wearing
of your
something, you're definitely gonna wear some burgundy and gold for a week on the podcast if we beat y'all. So I just want to know what I have to do if y'all beat us,
okay.
And how can we double or nothing this bet?
You haven't met your future brothers, have you? Top Pinnacle and Philly 500.
On Philly 5. Oh man, that shirt. At least the shirt was nice, even though it sucks. The shirt was nice. Man with the custom ink and got him a nice shirt.
You,
He said,
you
"Better
know
Jobu
you want to be one of
glass."
my kids. You know you want to be one of them.
Nah, I'm a pass on that, man. I'm a pass on that, but we're gonna definitely get you some burgundy and gold. I'm gonna flood your like whole setup with burgundy and gold and all that just to go along with the bet if we win. If we win, it's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be talking shit because we should not beat y'all.
No,
we shouldn't, but it's a rivalry.
Honestly, but don't park. Sugar Daddy says, "Don't park under the plumbing." You mean definitely, and that's what I was thinking because see, the last time we were there, ended up bringing. I've got a 65-inch TV that we have out there. We had a DJ. We've got like 4 of the tents and stuff. So we had like 75 people that actually just tailgated and stayed out in the parking lot. And I'm sitting here thinking that it's going to be kind of cold in December because I've got the patio heaters I'm going to bring out there. So I'm going to have heat.
Last week for the game.
Okay, so I'm going to have heat out in the parking lot, 65-inch TV, Jobu wings. And I'm kind of thinking, do I want to risk going in there to FedEx Field and have shit pour in my head, or would I rather sit out in the parking lot where I'm warm? I'm just thinking it through.
There's a lot of things about this team that I would defend, but the stadium is not one of them. That shit that's horrendous. It's terrible. It's a toilet. It's awful.
It is
the
like
game experience has at least improved.
It's like a toilet at a gas station where you have to go around the side with the key. Okay, I'm not talking about the key toilets. I'm talking about the old toilets, that are out in the middle of nowhere, where the dirt and grime is just like built into the sink and everything else, and you're just kind of like, I'm glad I'm a man and don't have to sit down on this thing. That's the kind of toilet that FedEx Field is.
Oh man. My boy Corey, come to the game, bro. Come on down, legend, Mr. Director of Alumni for Virginia. Like, come on down to the game, buddy. Black Tom Downey said Mark had dry barbecue. It took 3 bottles of water to get a sandwich down. Ooh, he's going on your cooking, Mark.
Okay. Sure, Black Tom. Right. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Must have cooked some different shit because the shit I've had at his house is next level.
You're like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Because
that joint was not dry at all.
Look, he's like, Rio did not miss a plate. Okay, he Rio like This,
and plus, when we play, I have no choice but to go eat. Like I walked off that one time when Gibson fumbled. And by the way, I'll be at Mark's house this Sunday streaming. All day Sunday football, NFC panel. He has ESPN in his backyard, so you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for that.
Well, we try. Like I said, the thing I like doing though is following everybody in the NFC East. And with Pizzle and the Giants and the way they have just like sucked up real bad, and Philly 500 is comical. Dude is just hilarious. Him and his hate for Derek Barnett. That's literally his trigger word. If you were to walk up behind Philly 500 and just say Derek Barnett, he would literally just go crazy. I'm telling you, that is literally his trigger word. But
Nothing's
you know,
more entertaining than Rashid with Dak, though.
oh yeah, I take Teddy Bridgewater. I was like, well, actually, look
Oh,
better. Teddy
I
did
bet
look
he.
better
Oh,
than
I
Teddy
bet he
Bridgewater.
went crazy that day. I bet he went crazy the day y'all
I don't
lost to
actually
Teddy
he
Bridgewater.
was. I don't think he was here that day. I think he stayed home because he got tired of just like being abused because of his Giants being as bad as they are. I mean, it's just been rough.
All right, let's see. Big pun forever said Mahomes is gonna show the cowgirls what a Super Bowl winning quarterback like. That's
We'll,
gonna be a
we'll have
shootout.
we'll have to wait and see because if you actually look at last week was a great week from Holmes, 405 yards, 5 TDs.
He
Not
went
going to take
crazy.
that away from him, but if you actually look at the plays, that was actually dinking and dunking. Those were mostly like screen passes that the players ended up taking for 10, 15, 20 yards and stuff down the
Lots of
field.
rack. Hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't that he was going deep down the field. And uh, the Raider really what are the Raiders? Do you know what
That's a
kind of
good
team the
question.
Raiders are? Um,
Eh,
for
I don't
them
know.
to have
They don't have an
taken
identity.
well, to lose the coach, and then of course to lose Ruggs, and then
Arnett.
their Barnett. All of a sudden you got like player after player. You got so much drama going on. Sooner or later, you kind of lose focus there. I mean, that's a lot to take in with all the drama and stuff. And I'm not saying Kansas City is a bad team because Kansas City is not a bad team, but it looks like they finally had a Super Bowl hangover times two going into the season because Pat Mahomes has not looked the same, and their defense is
He's looked
bad.
off.
That's where the Cowboys' defense, I mean, is a lot better than what we've had in the past. And with the Cowboys' offense to play the way they are, and getting Michael Gallup back and getting his second game in, Tyron Smith is getting close to returning. He may be back this week. The Cowboys can go down. I mean, we're first in every category in offense right now.
Okay.
Points,
Yep.
yards. I mean, they're
Your offense
doing
is
it.
insane.
We can. What are we? Are we a run team or are we a pass team? That's not to say you can't have bad games because I remember 1-15 kicking yo ass when we were shit without Troy. That's how crazy this shit is.
Okay, my guy said, "Who do you think has the best stadium in the NFL?" My, you go first, Mark. Who do you think has the best stadium in the NFL?
The best stadium. Well, I've been to FedEx. That ain't it. Been to Jacksonville. That ain't it. I will say Miami with the redo that they've done, it's a lot nicer than it used to be. Um, Tampa, it's okay. Dallas, of course, is one of my favorites. Houston, eh, mediocre. Arizona is nice. Arizona is really nice. I haven't, of course, been to the Raiders yet. I haven't been to SoFi.
You have to go to
Seattle,
SoFi and Allegiant, man.
well, I'm hoping that I go in February.
I bet you are. Hell
I'm
no,
hoping.
that's not happening. No, you can go watch someone else play because y'all not gonna be there. Y'all will find a way to muck it up and when the playoffs start, man.
Um, I'll say the Colts
You're gonna
Stadium
have
is nice. It's not as good as Dallas. I will actually say Detroit Stadium is a very intimate stadium, which is actually nice. It's an older stadium now, but it is actually still one of my favorites to go to. New York stinks. Eagles stink. Um,
I like how
Bears,
Seattle's has that
yeah,
that
Bears is
backdrop of the
like
city right outside the uniform. Like, it's really
well,
cool.
Seattle is though. If you go to Seattle, it's literally like being inside of a jet engine. I have never been to
Yeah.
some place so loud before in my life. People will talk about the Mercedes Dome. Mercedes, it's loud there in New Orleans, but not like Seattle. Seattle, you'll leave that place and it'll feel like your body is still shaking from the vibrations of the sound. So, of course, I'm going to be partial to enjoying the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, but the Cowboy Stadium is more than just football. I mean, it's really like an event. I mean, there's so many different things and so many different things to see, and herein lies the problem for the Cowboys because there's so many different clubs and TVs. You don't have to actually be in there watching the game. You're there to be seen. You're there looking at the Walk of Fame around there. You're looking at the
It's
clubs
like
and
Texas
the
Hollywood.
yeah, it really is. It's like, oh, there's a game going on too, isn't there? And that's kind of hurt. Atlantis is nice. I've been there. The whole iris when it opens and closes is pretty cool.
Yeah, that
And
dome's beautiful.
It's nice, but yeah, there's a lot of great stadiums there, just not in Washington.
Oh yeah, just not in Washington. It's okay. By 2026, 2027, there will be a state of the art monster somewhere in the DMV. I'm hoping in Virginia personally because I'm selfish. But there's gonna be a new venue and it's gonna
Out
be
by
it's
Dulles
gonna be
Airport,
crazy. Yep,
out by,
exactly.
out by
That's exactly
Dulles.
where it is. Hell yeah, that's I've always felt that way. But let's go ahead and wrap this up because I'm gonna go ahead and get my preview out the way, and let's make some predictions for Sunday. Y'all gonna beat the Chiefs on Sunday, Mark?
Um, I believe we should beat them. And see, here's my thing this year. I'm not going to say, oh, we're going to win. No, I'm going to say the Cowboys should be able to beat them. I think the
Okay.
Cowboys offense is going to feast on that Kansas City defense. I think the Cowboys opportunistic defense, because here's what the Cowboys do. They come at you from so many different angles. And it's still, to be quite honest with you, to have gone from 29th at scoring defense to 10th with us losing Demarcus Lawrence and losing Randy Gregory and literally just plugging guys in, it still amazes me. Um, for Diggs to be getting 8 interceptions and Micah Parsons to already have 6 sacks, I think the Cowboys will be able to do some damage to Kansas City's offense. And I don't think that Kansas City's defense is going to be able to slow down the Cowboys' offense. And I think that this is one of those games that um, you feel like with the team, with Dak getting hurt, you feel like the players have really rallied around him and are doing everything they can to get him. And this game is that game where you've always heard Pat Mahomes is the greatest quarterback. Dak Prescott can't carry his jockstrap and stuff. This is we're going to send a message game. We're going to show you how good and how elite our quarterback is. And I look at that, and if that's the mentality they come out with, the Cowboys win this going away. I may be crazy, but that's what I see.
Okay. Oh, that's fair. I got y'all losing because I don't want to pick y'all to win, but I think y'all are losing in a shootout. It's going to be something like it's going to be like 37-34 or something like that, and it's going to go down. It's going to come down to the end. Y'all going to get my prediction for the Carolina game and my upcoming preview, but thank you for
Cam,
coming through.
oh Cam, oh sorry.
Yeah, man, it's time. We got Cam Newton's return. We got Ron's return to Carolina, the place he was at for about a decade. We're gonna get an upset Cam because I'm sure Cam is wondering why he never got a phone call from us in the process of being home
I want to
watching.
ask you when you did you watch the Carolina game?
Yes,
How did you feel seeing Cam come out there and 3 plays have thrown a touchdown pass and ran one in?
it made me feel away because I've been saying like at the beginning of the season, I was like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't sign him just because we signed a veteran quarterback. But after Fitzpatrick went down, I was like, why not? Why not bring in Cam Newton? He's definitely better than what we have here. And I think in the little
You
sample
know
size
what
that we
the
saw him on
okay,
Sunday,
here's the thing, and this is basically kind of what I'm equating about the team rallying behind Dak. Did you see how the Carolina Panthers whole team's mentality changed with Cam Newton back there?
it's
It
infectious.
wasn't just Cam Newton. Cam Newton wasn't anything spectacular, but everybody else elevated themselves because of the excitement of Cam Newton versus Sam Darnold. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
else, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, we got Cam back. And that feeling, you cannot measure, you cannot equate that feeling of we've got this. And that's a scary thing. That is a scary
Oh
thing if a
yeah,
team can
and
harness
people
that
and
out.
people talk about how large his personality is, but they forget the fact that he galvanizes locker room. He's such a great locker room guy. Teammates love to play for him, and they run through a brick wall for the guy. And I still think we signed him, but you know what? We didn't, so we're gonna see him on Sunday. And if he looks great and he cuts us up, I'm gonna have some bones to pick with a few people, and there's gonna be some questions for Riverboat Ron, but. I'll give you this. We're gonna win on Sunday. I don't know what the score is gonna be at. I'll come up with that in the next day or so. But I do think we're gonna win this game Sunday.
He
But
better
I
be elite
appreciate you, Mark.
because that number one excuse of fans last season, no rain. Yeah, I mean, okay. Can you see the difference of last year without Dak versus this year with? We've got more victories already this year with Dak. than we had all of last year. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
when you look, no. See, hey, look.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like real hating, man. That's like an art form, man. You know, it's like you like a born hater. You know, like myself, man. You know, a lot of cats think they hate, but man, I'm mad. You know, I'm mad at everything, man. You know, brother got a nice car, man. Why you got a car, man? I only got one car. Why you got
Why you
three
got two
cars?
cars, man?
Wife, all that, man. That man, that's played out, man. I hate on it till he's totally broke. It ain't got nothing like me, you know.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Look at how many touchdown passes Dak has under the blitz. 16 this season. No other quarterback going against the blitz has more than 9. Under pressure. That's under pressure, right? Real? If you're throwing against the
Hey,
blitz and throwing 16 touchdowns, that's handling pressure.
yep.
This team is
Hey, I ain't got
180.
nothing negative to say. I wish I had your
I mean,
quarterback.
come on, man. No, look, I mean, spade to spade. You know, like I said, when Chase Young was balling, I said that dude is a beast. Now, when he was sucking ass, I was telling you, he's sucking ass, and I wasn't lying about it. But let's be honest now. Dak is head and shoulders above most quarterbacks. I'm not saying he's the best, at least not yet.
Facts.
But I look at him, the way he's progressing and going in his control of the ball. You know, oh man, everybody's killing him about the Denver game. So he's had one bad game out of
Yeah,
9.
he's one bad game. Yeah,
One
he
bad
looks
game out
great
of
in every
9.
other game y'all played.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Your
Hey,
fans go.
I would do terrible things to have a quarterback of that caliber here in DC. But that's gonna wrap this live stream. I appreciate you all for being there. He Corey said you're making his point. This is funny. Y'all can duke that out when he comes down to FedEx Field, and we can go, go pull up on his tailgate and eat all his food. Shout out to my guy Juan Gotti for popping off. He said wouldn't be surprised if they fall off. They'll find a way to fall off. You already know it's Dallas. It's what they do. Mark. All right, go ahead and let them know what you got going on over at your channel, what we're doing Sunday, and we can get out of here, man.
Oh, well, Sunday we do the all day live streams. We start at about 12:45. You know, a shout out to Rio. He's been over here before for the games and stuff. I've got Direct TV, so we watch all the games and stuff and give you all the news and stuff on there. A little bit of comedy. We, of course, laugh at Philly 500. He is comical. We have our exclusive meltdown cam while he's live streaming and literally going off and just, just going crazy. And it's like a party. It's like a party that you're invited to, and definitely hope you guys come hang out. And when we're at FedEx Field, definitely come on by and see us and stuff. We'll get you some chicken wings and some pulled pork and stuff. And it's like I said, for me growing up, Cowboys versus Washington, and growing up in Washington area, this is all fun. Don't take it personally, man.
Right.
Don't be an Eagle fan and literally start trying to fight and you can't fight and end up in jail. I just don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, let's not do that. Like I even made a tweet earlier about how fanship, no matter how much we love these teams, there's no reason for it to be as adversarial and personal feelings get involved. These teams aren't paying us anything, and even if they were, that is unnecessary.
Hey,
But yeah, yeah,
shout out to Nick
that's
Caps. That's one of your people. Look, that's one of your people, Nick Caps. He's a Washington fan, and he actually enjoys coming on the Jobu Sports Report. So it's nothing personal.
hey,
I mean, I can hate
it's
your
all
team and
love,
still
man.
like you.
Exactly. It's all love. It's all love. And we're going to do that. We're going to go get some of that dry barbecue at FedEx Field. Just messing with you. It's going to be really good. I promise. I can vouch for it, bro. I will tell you if the food was good or not. But I'm going to get off here because I got to go record a Carolina preview with the Carolina Chronicles Cat podcast. Y'all know where to find me. Rio_Robinson91 and that Rambling with Rio. Follow my guy Mark Holmes. I know he's a Dallas Cowboys guy. I mean, he has all the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? He needs to throw me a little bit every time he comes on the channel, He's helped my channel grow as well. And that's all I got for today, man. Anything you want to say before we go?
Guys, go over and troll Rio. He's about to be adopted by me. He's about to become one of my kids. Come December before Christmas. So you know what? You just let me know what you want for Christmas, son. Just let me know what you want for Christmas.
I want a quarterback. I'll tell you that, man. Hey, shit, you give me a damn quarterback, yo. You can me. I don't care, bro. Like I'll do anything to get this team a quarterback. And hey, Corey, I hope we do get this one for you. I'll pass. I'll pass, man. Hey, he can throw it though.
He can throw it and he can catch it. Okay.
Hell yeah. I'll take versatility,
I agree.
man. But hey, until next time, hell to the nameless football team. Deuces.
All right. Peace out, Rio. Okay.